I apologise for the poor lighting, but here she is, the new boutique hotel, the was it the 15th anniversary set for Creator Expert or Modular buildings. I got this midnight, and it's probably one of the best builds I've ever had, although slightly difficult. I'll go into a bit more explanation as to why in a second. So on the outside of the build, we've got the front windows. This is the lobby area here, and then we've obviously got the new little shop there, and the art shop, and then obviously a rooftop cafe. Don't know if that has any affiliation with the hotel, probably does. Let's take a look at the exterior. So we've got the spire here, which has a very nice sort of aerial on top, which adds a sort of golden spire, and I'm really liking the skylight. The skylight actually is just these window pieces on a hinge, and they come down over there and make a domed skylight. The front is really detailed. I like the balcony of this particular room, which is funny because I think that might be the economy room. It's really difficult to discern which rooms are which, and you'll see why when we get inside. And we've got the barista and lady with the parasol. She's the constant traveller, as it were. There's a lot of Easter eggs in the instruction manual, as well as this entire set, which link back to other modulars. And you might be able to guess them. I won't go through them, but I'll let you guess and find them if you can. So let's take off the roof. So grab that by that. And now we get to the executive VIP suite, as it were. You would have seen in the shots that I did introducing the set and going through it, we've got a bathroom here. This is the stairwell. This is the main room. We've got a wardrobe and a set of drawers. Obviously the drawers don't work, but the wardrobe does. We have another wardrobe down below, which is slightly smaller. We've got this nice design of a seat here, and the nice little chocolate bar on the bed. I apologise for the shadow. I've got poor lighting at the moment. I don't really have a studio, so I can't really do anything. And then we've got a nice view out the window. Pretty simple. The bathroom is probably the most detailed area of this room. Sink, there's a toilet there. Don't know if you can see because of the light. And then the bath itself, and then a nice little mirror, which is really cool. I like that. And that gets a direct window view down to the sort of bar at the top. And then if you go down these stairs, you then get to the second store, or would be the first floor. So yeah, let's have a quick look at that. Here we are. We've got two rooms here. We've got this room with the typewriter in, which I'll give you a hint is one of the Easter eggs. The little gentleman here, he's an accountant apparently, and he gets the second best room. I assume this would be the second best room. We've got the bed here. We've got a nightstand, and there's a chair just here. Let's see if I can rotate that around. Yeah, there's a chair just here, spinny chair, and there's a desk just there with the typewriter and the lamp. This is the second room on this floor, one of the only floors to have two rooms, and this has a slightly less detailed wardrobe and set of drawers, and a less detailed desk. Nice colouring of bed, very Minecraft type bed, but yeah, so not a bad little room there. I believe that's for the woman with the camera. She's got the budget room, but funnily enough, it gets a balcony, which you wouldn't think would happen in a budget room. And then we go down to the last floor, the ground floor. This is the ground floor. This is where the bellhop and the receptionist are. So we've got receptionist with the keys here and the telephone, and then the registry book there, which has a few little Easter eggs in it. And there's also the bellhop's got his suitcase thing, which is pointless because there's no lift, so it would literally just be carrying it from the outside in, which doesn't make sense. Got an art piece there and a clock on the wall. And then on this sofa here, we've got the lady with the camera. So let's have a quick look at the rooftop bar. We've got seats or standing tables here and here, and a very detailed palm tree, and a small bar. No one mans that bar. I guess it's an honesty bar. That would make sense, it is Lego. And let's finally take a look at the shop. So the shop is really small, again, which is why I'm struggling here. You obviously get the lady that sells the art, and a few bits of art, one printed piece, and the other 2 bits of art you make yourself. There isn't really much going on in here, but it's a nice addition. It's nice to have these little tiny shops, they're really nice. And then just at the back here we've got a bin, which if you open up does have a white croissant in it. Other than that, that's it. There she is in her 3-story. Now let's talk about the difficulty of this set. Obviously this is a creator expert set, so it's designed for adults or young adults and teens or whatever. It's an interesting build. It would be my first corner modular that I bought myself. It's the first one I've built, and because it's at a strange angle you end up with a little bit of difficulty. I don't know if you can see these sort of square bits here. These are supposed to be rotated round, and down here they are. It's a problem because if you don't, then these windows don't fit, and these pillars aren't particularly held on quite well. You'll see when you build it, the way the actual pillars are constructed, there's not really much leeway. They will fall apart. It's only when everything's put together that it actually stays together. Playing off of that, I don't know if you can see here, there's a bit of overlap. Whether that's a mistake I've made, possibly is, but it just goes to show that you can make a couple of mistakes in this build. It was mainly this floor that gave me trouble. This floor was pretty easy. This was the most tedious, and this was obviously the easiest. And then finally, El Cubo, the fine art exhibition shop. That was the easiest build. No issues at all. It's literally a square. But you'll actually notice that a lot of the inside makes up the wall of this as well. It's very, very, very well designed how they've done that.
So, what do I think of this set? It's a pretty good set. I think it's a good addition to any city. Frankly, it's a beautiful building, and it's a really standout corner piece. Hopefully, I'll be able to mix and mingle it in my city and figure out the right place for it to go. I'm really loving the Easter eggs on it to the other sets. And some of the designs are something that not even I would have come up with. You know, it's just interesting. Like the palm tree in this, you know, is probably one of the better looking trees I've seen in a Lego set for a long time. There were a few things of the build that, you know, weren't really great. There were a few bits and pieces that were quite fiddly. For example, the key section of the foyer was extremely difficult to get standing because it actually sits on little one by one pieces with the little center holes in. But you know, they're just there. The key box, that was quite difficult because it makes up part of both walls. One side is an art piece, the other is the key box. The design of the internals is amazing. I mean, just look at this staircase. It's probably one of the I think 3 different types of staircases they've got, and there's 3 rooms in total, as explained in the video. All of them equally designed. Only one of them has a bathroom, so everyone else has to throw a pot out in the street, I guess. But other than that, the realism is quite good. It was this, I think was it this floor? Yeah, it was this floor that I had a bit of trouble with. The pillars quite fiddly. They go into like 1 by 2 pieces, I think. But yeah, it's all good. Thank you guys so much for watching this review, and hopefully I'll be able to get another one out soon. But anyway, if you like this review, please smash the subscribe button and smash the like button, and please leave a comment. Thank you very much.